Morning everyone. So I've had a text message this morning saying to come to the Scout hut for a challenge that Graham has set me. I don't know what it is. Last time he set me a challenge I ended up running around the village playing hide and seek with you lot. So I'm just about to turn up at the hut. Let's see if you can see what's going on. So that over there, if you can see it, is the archery range. So my guess is that I've got to try and shoot some arrows at the target and beat Graham. Let's see how it goes. Morning Akela. So I'm at the Scout hut this morning for A versus G for Saturday night takeaway. And your challenge today is, if you can see, I have set up the archery range and there are 5 arrows waiting for you. They used to shoot at the archery range, and the person that gets the most points will win this challenge. Okay, so this is my score. I got a blue, 2 reds, 2 yellows. So I've just made my way into the hut, looked at the target, and I think Graham's been practicing. So I think I'll have some practice shots before I submit my final results. So the points at the end of the round is 3 reds, a blue and a black. Okay, so Graham has set me the last challenge, so I thought I'd return the favour. And that's going to be go-karting, but cub style. So I've set up a track that's going to go from here in this end of the hut, around the table, following the cones, around this table, doing a slalom, up towards the flagpole where we're going to go this way, down back past the flagpole, all the way around. It gets narrow here, so we'll have to sort that bit out, or Graham will get stuck. Keep going around. Then when we get to the ladder, we're going to do a full circuit, like this. Then we'll go in between these 2 tables, and then back to the start. And whoever can do it the quickest will win the next point. Okay, good luck Graham. So Akela set me the challenge of the go-karts around the Scout hut. However, today is Monday and I have just finished work and I've got no chance of getting to the Scout hut to complete that challenge today. So I've come up with an idea. I have a Nintendo Switch and I have Mario Karts. So I'm going to do 3 laps on Mario Karts to see if I can beat what Akela did around the Scout hut. Wish me luck. Here we go then.
Akela. So today's challenge, as you can see from the background, I am at Rufford Country Park, the place that we've both worked for many years and know like the back of our hands. So the challenge should be quite easy. The challenge is to get around the lake in the quickest time. So good luck with that, and see you soon. Bye.
When I wake up.
Okay, so off we go with the challenge. Lap round the lake as quick as we can. It's even frozen, the lake today, look. This is cold though. It is really cold. So, here's one of the best parts of the lake, where I get to spend some of my summer months on the boating lake. Sometimes, not this year, but normally. So, okay, so I'm gonna get my lap round. So I'm gonna go as quick as I can. So I'll talk to you in a little while. Bye everyone. Okay, so I'm coming to my favourite part of the park, which is just here, because there's a lot of squirrels running around this area, and the speeding tables and all that. So, there we are. Talk to you again soon. So, shortly after my favourite part of the park, here's the worst part of the park, which is when I'm on litter picking duty and emptying bin duty. This bin here is the furthest bin away from the whole park, and it's normally always jam full. Looks like someone else has done that duty today though, because it's looking quite empty. Anyway, better keep going. I've got to beat Akela on this challenge. Bye for now. Now, okay, so I'm now halfway round the route. This is probably the nicest part with the triangle and everything like that, and the swans normally swimming on the lake. So, catch you in a bit, bye. When I'm lonely. Okay, so come on, ducks out the way. I've got to finish this lap quick. So we're getting close to the finish line now, and I'm sure I'm gonna beat Akela on this one. So we'll see the times after. All right, that's the end. Bye everyone. See you soon. I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you.
Okay, so I've just got to Rufford Mill, where Graham has set the next challenge, and it is freezing here today. But if you look at the lake, it's frozen, absolutely frozen. So whatever the challenge is, it's not going to be fun. That is a fact. But hey ho, we'll find out what it is, and let's see how it goes.
Who's waiting for me there? Every lonely city.
Okay, so I'm about halfway now. Over there in the distance, the building, the ice cream cabin. That means I'm about a quarter of the way around now. The lake is still frozen. I mean, completely, both sides. So it's not fun. But hey, I'm getting there. Let's just hope that I'm keeping up with Graham's pace. Okay, so I've got a slight issue. That's that I'm now on a little bit of a jog to try and make up some time, because I bumped into one of my old work colleagues and I've stopped for about 10 minutes. So, Graham, can you pick a warmer day next time for when I do this run? Because it is freezing and I keep bumping into people. Okay, I'm nearly at the end anyway, I'm about halfway.
There's a church bell ringing.
Okay, so this is it. I'm nearly on the final straight. I can see the ice cream cabin where I started, so that'll be my lap complete. Hopefully I've managed to catch up with time from where I lost it when I was talking to people, but hey, it's a challenge. I just hope I've done enough now. Okay, Graham, let's see the results. Okay, Graham, so here's your next challenge. So we are a week before we go to camp, and I thought, seeing that you wanted to do archery, I thought I'd bring a bit of my turf to you. So woodwork stuff this time. So what we've got is the 2 logs. I'll take one, you take the other. We've got to saw it into 3 equal pieces. That's the challenge. Do you dare to accept? Just a heads up, Graham, don't forget to wear the chain gloves. We don't want another accident like last time. These were brought to us by the Amazon wishlist.
Remember, I'll be the one you won't forget.
Okay, you win that one. I'm not winning it. Morning, Akela. So we are a day away from winter camp, and in A versus G we are at a draw. So this will be the final challenge, which will be voted for by the young people, members. So the challenge is to make a scout themed cake. So that's your challenge, make a scout themed cake. Good luck. Look forward to seeing the videos of you making that soon. Hi all. So the challenge obviously is make a cake. So I've been watching a bit of Cake Boss and Extreme Cakes on Netflix and come up with some cool ideas. Don't know how they're going to turn out, but I'm going to give it a go. So here's my design. So you can see that it's a campsite. The cake tent, I'm going to try and make a cake tent. I'm going to make a campfire out of chocolate fingers, and the flames, I'm not really sure how I'm going to make them yet, but I'll come up with some idea. It's going to be a big tray cake, a bit like what you'd get at school with lots of icing on it, etc. But then what I'm going to do is put some runny green icing on top, let that go hard, and then place a 3D cake on top, which I'm going to use some of this cake that I've taken off the tray bake here to place on there to make it into a 3D cake. And then that'll be my campsite. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. I have my recipe for the retro school cake, but this one's going to be green, not rainbow coloured. I've got all the ingredients, so let's start baking. ready to go into the oven. Okay, so the cake's out of the oven and been in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes to get it nice and cold. So now time to dip on the icing. Like that. We've got some green grass. Alright, it's recording this time. So this is the tent that's came out. It's not quite what I expected. It's got a bit of a lopsided back where I didn't do the icing very well. But overall, I'm quite pleased with it. I think it'll work. Okay, so it's time to start decorating. There is my finished product. So I've got the mud patch because there's always mud on a camp. Got my tent that I promised. I've got the campfire with make a flag to go in the top of the tent, and I think that's there.
Okay, so we've been told to design a cake that's related to Scout theme. So Cubs, this year is our 105th birthday. So I've got the Cubs with the claws, and then I'm going to have the Bilsthorpe Scout neck going around the top with the Scout fleur-de-lis on top of it. So it's going to be a 2-tier cake, and we'll see how it turns out overall. But that's the overall plan. First accident. The butters hit the floor. There you go. So as you can see, the cakes have just gone in the oven. So I've just set the timer for 25 minutes and we'll see what they look like afterwards. Okay, so the cakes are in the oven. It's now time for the icing. So we've got a little bit of raw icing there and the rolling pin, and we'll see where we go. Okay, so I'm about to do the filling now. I've decided I'm going to do a Victoria sponge with cream, but the only cream that I could find was pouring cream. So I'm going to have to get the whisk out and try and whisk it to make it nice and thick. There we go, got the cream. Just taking the cakes out of the oven, they've turned out quite alright. Just got to cool them down now, so easiest way. Cool the cakes down. Okay, so I've got the cream, jam and base of the cake ready to go. I've got my icing over there, and I've got more icing over there with the other bits to the cake. So I'm going to start decorating it.